Welcome back to another edition of Over the Line. I'm Allison Knight, this is John Mattis, and we are going into the Cy Young Awards in the MLB, which just happened. Someone was really unhappy with the results on at least the American League side. Kate Upton, model and engaged to Justin Verlander, the pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, was really upset about the results. She tweeted about it, released a series of tweets, and she was at the MLB just saying, I thought that I was the only one allowed to Justin Verlander. Great, Kate. I'm really not happy with that.
Yeah, I guess the reason why she was unhappy is that Verlander got more votes than Rick Porcello of the Red Sox, who ended up winning. So she's going, this doesn't make any sense. You know, why shouldn't my husband win? Which she has a point, but it's the way the system works.
Yeah.
So that's just the way, you know, it shakes down. And maybe since a high-profile person like Kate Upton brings this up and makes a big deal of it, maybe the MLB changes the way they do voting. Who knows? There could be some good that comes from it. But just to get back to the reaction, she was pretty funny on Twitter. So was Verlander's brother, Ben Verlander, who also plays professional baseball. He went off on kind of a rant saying, you know, the people that voted for Porcello are probably the same people that didn't vote in the election or voted in the election for, you know, a gorilla.
Yeah, he was also pretty bad about it. A few other people making comments on it. It's not the first time this week or this month that people have been upset about election results or the way elections are run. But I felt really bad for Max Scherzer, who was on the national side. He won the award on that side because he's now won for the National and the American Leagues. And that's a pretty big deal because not very many people have done it. But he was just off in the British Virgin Islands popping champagne, so he was all right. He was away from the controversy.
Overshadowed by Kate Upton.
Yeah, poor guy. All right, next up we're going to the NBA for Drake Night, your favorite night of the year.
Exciting.
I know. The Golden State Warriors were in town to play the Raptors, obviously. Drake was there, obviously always a big deal for people. And he was kind of taunting Durant on the sidelines because they're buddies, apparently in real life. But Durant, after the game, Drake apparently interrupted a little bit of an interview that he was having, and then the interviewer asked him how he felt about Drake Night, and he was like, I don't give a damn about Drake Night. How do you feel about Drake Night?
I feel like I'm on Durant's side. It's like you're playing basketball. It's the same as any other game, especially because it's a regular season game. It's like, it's no different than the game that they're going to play, you know, in a couple days that they played a couple days before. There just happens to be Drake on the sideline being obnoxious. And I get like the whole hoopla around it, you know, the marketing and everything. But when it comes to a player, like, yeah, they don't give a damn.
Yeah, I guess so. Finally, over to some small town hockey in Orangeville, Ontario, where all the good stories come from. 3 executives on the junior team there have been busted in an alleged grow-up. There was $65,000 of weed and paraphernalia found in a house that the 3 were apparently all living in. There was a court-ordered eviction on the house, so cops raided the place and found all this stuff. And like, not a good story for the team.
No, and none of this has been proven in court, so this is, you know, the cops' side compared to their side. But we'll see how that unfolds. But how it looks, it doesn't look very good. And you know, you feel for the kids because, you know, they're in this small town and they're trying to, you know, make something out of their hockey career, and there goes your coach, there goes your GM, and they're kind of stuck with this publicity that they don't want. Yeah,
and now we'll see what happens with the team because nothing's really been decided yet, but we'll see where it goes.
That's it. That's another episode in the books. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, we're on post media sites across Canada. I don't know why I did this at the end, but